officially packed and I've organized the Airbnb so I can give you guys a little tour. This is where I stayed for the past month with these beautiful views, this area to get ready in the morning, and huge closet, little kitchen which I barely used to be honest, and yeah, and the bathroom. And welcome to this week's video. I am currently, if you guys cannot tell, in a new apartment. I just moved to Gangnam last Monday. Today's Friday. Because I'm staying in Airbnbs, I can experience different parts of the city. And so yeah, Hongdae is more of like a young university type of area, and Gangnam definitely feels more like of a little bit more expensive but still very busy area. I don't know why I love cities and like very busy places. I guess because I can do a lot more people watching there and just walk around and there's stuff going on. But yeah, the point of this clip is I'm starting a new week's video. I did want to share some clips from an activity that I did last weekend with my friend that I made in Korea. We went to make perfume, which was, oh my gosh, such a cool idea. She came up with it. So yeah, I'm gonna share those now. The perfume place was located in Hongdae and was super close to my Airbnb. As soon as you enter, they ask you what types of scents you like, so floral, fruity, aqua, and so on. And they give you a paper with the numbers of the perfumes that fit that group, and I'm assuming that was because mixing scents from different groups is probably not a good idea. And I chose the fruity smell.
Which one more? Which one more stronger?
Oh. We should think about that. 103?
103?
I think this one is very light already. This one.
You can write your name or message or Korean, anything.
Both of us chose to have our names written in Korean, and then we selected the color of our perfume's label, which is where the name would be printed, as well as the bottle's cap, which could be gold or silver. Lastly, the guy pointed us to the photo spot, which is the cutest idea ever. So we took some photos and videos of our perfumes. That activity was so much fun, and now I have a little perfume that I can take with me. That's gonna be my souvenir from Korea because I can't really buy or carry a lot of things with me, even though I've been clothing shopping now a couple times, but I've only bought a couple things each time. Anyway, today's plan, I'm gonna go to the Starfield library, I think it's called. It's like this big library that I see in everybody's videos, and it looks really cool. I love reading. One day I hope wherever I settle down, I hope to have a huge library where I can just be cozy, read books, and spend my whole day, honestly. Anyways, that's the plan for today. After about an hour walking from my apartment, I finally arrived at the Starfield library, and I've actually seen it in videos so many times, but it was really cool to be there in person. The only thing that was slightly disappointing was the fact that I couldn't see a ladder to reach the books up high, although that's probably for safety reasons. One thing that I had never realized was that this library was actually sitting in the middle of a huge mall, and this mall is called the Coex Mall, and it's actually Asia's largest underground shopping mall, according to Google at least. So it's definitely a place to check out. I spent a while exploring the place and discovered that they have an aquarium, a cinema hall, and most importantly, a Baskin-Robbins with 100 flavors. That was pretty cool. I ended up coming some days later for an ice cream. Also, if one shopping mall wasn't enough, right next to it there was a huge department store called Hongdae, I think, which is mostly filled with brand names but also has a amazing food court on the bottom floor. I like it because you can go around and choose small amounts of food from different places. So it is 2 days after the last clips I filmed, and it is Sunday, and today I'm gonna actually head out to meet up with a girl who found me on YouTube and reached out to me on Instagram. This is the second time it happens. Like, my other friend that I have in Seoul is also someone who reached out to me on Instagram. So I'm just gonna say that's a really good way to make friends. Just put yourself out there, make videos. But anyway, I'm gonna head out. We're going to a cafe which is in Gangnam, but Gangnam is a very big area and the cafe is actually about over an hour away from where I live, walking distance. I'm gonna walk there. But yeah, it's a really cool cafe, lots of desserts, and I'm really excited. I arrived at this beautiful cafe a little bit before the two girls I was meeting with, so I spent some time exploring it, taking cute photos and videos because obviously I had to show you guys, and deciding what I wanted to order. On our way out, we discovered that we almost actually missed the upstairs floor of this cafe, which I have to say was completely adorable. And if you look out the window from this floor, you can actually see the neighbor building, which is a super cool Japanese themed restaurant. Although we didn't eat there, I just wanted to show you guys. Hey guys, so I am a little bit in a hurry this morning because the activity for today is at 1 p.m. and it is currently 1:30 and I still need to have lunch. Anyway, I want to make a little bit of an introduction because today's activity is super exciting and I couldn't not film it. But basically, I went on Airbnb. I discovered that Airbnb, not only can you book apartments there, but you can also book experiences. So I went on there, I don't know, I was just scrolling through and I found a photo shoot in a Korean traditional outfit in the Korean palace, and one of the, I don't remember what it's called, but it's up north from Seoul. But anyway, I'm super excited for that. I don't know if you guys can tell, I did my makeup. I'm not wearing glasses, I'm wearing eye contacts. And yeah, I think like apparently I will get an outfit and they will style my hair there. Both of those things are extra. But yeah, I'm super excited to do this because I wanted to take photos with a traditional Korean outfit, but I'm just so happy that I can do this with somebody who's like a professional photographer. So yeah, it's like my first time doing something like this. So anyway, super excited. I will keep you guys posted and obviously let you guys know how I feel about it afterwards. Getting to the activity went super smooth. I met up with a photographer at the Gyeongbokgung station and he took me to the Hanbok dress shop, which was literally steps away. There was such a huge selection of skirts and I was so grateful to see a section for taller people. I ended up choosing a lilac skirt. Not sure why, but that's a color that I've been gravitating towards a lot this past year. But anyway, one thing that really surprised me about putting on the hanbok is that you actually put it over your clothes. This only applies to the hanboks that are made for tourists. According to the photographer, the process of putting on a hanbok in the old days was actually a lot more complicated and required multiple people helping the lady. But yeah, I just wanted to point this out in case any of you watching wanted to do this as well. And so I just recommend that you wear something that would not be seen under the hanbok. So for example, no turtlenecks. After the Hanbok, I decided to do the hairstyle as well, and they let me choose between having half of my hair pulled back or all of it, and I chose half.
You're here for 3 months?
Yep, already, well, 2 weeks was in quarantine.
Right.
So 2.5 months.
Left?
No, 1 month left.
How do you like Korea so far?
Good so far, yeah. Very, very different. Everything's like so many cool cafes, so many cool things that I never thought of. For reference, the dress was 15,000 Korean won and the hairstyle was 5,000, but of course these prices are discounted because the photographer has a deal with the shop. Also, some of you may not know this, but if you wear a hanbok to enter the palace, your entrance ticket is free. Honestly, this is going to be one of the most memorable activities that I did on my trip. The whole experience was just amazing. The outfit made me feel like a princess. The photographer and his helper / friend actually were super good at making me feel comfortable in front of the camera. And I don't know, just going to this palace dressed like this made me really, really happy. Also, I have a really good tip in case you want to do a photography session as well, whether it's on your own or with a photographer, and that is to go on a weekday because the palace was pretty empty and so there was not a lot of people in the background. And then this photography session is actually not a private session, but again, because I chose a weekday, I was there all by myself, so pretty good deal. Back from my photo shoot and oh my goodness, it was probably my favorite activity so far here. I mean, I got to go to this palace, I got to dress up like a Korean princess. I really recommend it. I think I'm gonna do this. I was talking to my mom and I think I should do this like in every city that I go to, like find on Airbnb or somewhere some photographer to hire to take cool photos like that, because I don't know why it didn't occur to me before, but it's such a great idea. Anyway, I super recommend. I'm gonna leave the link down below of like the people that I chose because I was very happy with the experience. And yeah, if you guys come to Korea, you better try this out.